naturally, to be honest. It really depends. Like, for example, for ILHC, we practice a lot, maybe 1 or 2 months before, because we need to do routine and work some stuff for Strictly. But we usually like don't practice really often. Yeah, unfortunately.
Really, I think it depends. It depends what kind of practice are you guys talking about. If it's like practice a lot in the way that we go in the dance room and we practice only Maeva and I on like new routines, new moves, or if you talk about like the dancing way, like I think that we practice a lot in another
way.
In another way, like we go out, and for me, like dancing with people, and that's a big practice.
Or just by the fact to teach. For me, it's even like more than practicing, because you learn all the time. So I think, yeah, it depends how you want to say practice. Then
yeah, let's say that we have 2 kind of practice. Maeva and William's practice, we don't practice a lot. If like social dancing and having fun, so like teaching, learning, dancing, whatever, we do that a lot.
Yeah.
We know that your performances and your routines are very original, very witty, very energetic. Where do you get the inspiration?
Well, it's very hard to say, but when we create a new routine, we spend a lot of time on like just thinking about new moves.
Or just dancing on the music.
Trying
to get inspired by the music.
But when we were dancing Boogie Woogie, we've been inspired a lot by all those like salsa, circus, all those things, hip hop, whatever. We try to take everything from different dances, and we try to make it different just by the fact to swing it a little bit more. But I would say that our own inspiration are just by the fact to think about it a lot and think about what jokes or what good tricks we can do together, what we like, basically.
Yeah, I'll say also the fact to travel a lot. We can see like not just about dancing, but the life where is all over the world. I think it inspires you in a way, because like your mind, you're thinking in something different than what you, for example, if you stay in France, we'll just see certain things, but the fact to travel, we can see so many stuff. So I think we are more open-minded. So we want to. We try to be open-minded a lot, and being inspired by people. Like most of the time, the dancers or people inspire us. Sometimes we talk with someone, he does a joke, and we're like, that was cool, we should do that in our dancing. So sometimes it's like natural things that we have in the real life that we use a lot for our routines.
Okay, you just spoke about Boogie Woogie, and in Korea people are showing more interest into Boogie Woogie as well. So can you talk about what Boogie Woogie is and how it's different from Korea?
I think, yeah, we can talk about Boogie Woogie for sure. I think that people are more interested about Boogie Woogie, not because of, I'm not sure it's because of the dance, mostly because of the music. Because the music is different, and it makes more sense for people when they listen to, like, I don't know, those kind of little Ray Charles. It makes more sense for them to dance on this kind of music than real jazz, like Count Basie and all those artists. So I'm pretty sure it's all about the music, and I cannot say, personally, I cannot say that the boogie is really different than Lindy Hop, because we don't pretend that we do Lindy Hop or Boogie Woogie. We pretend that we do our own thing, and it's mostly like a mix between Boogie Woogie and Lindy Hop. So if we talk about the dance, for me it's the same thing.
Well, just the main difference will be the music, for sure, and the bounce. It's just a little bit different to the way to bounce, just because of the music. It's all related to the music. You bounce in a different way because the music is different, right? But what you do in Lindy, you can do it in Boogie and Riverside. So it's for me, it's like if we... Well, social Boogie, let's say, because if we start to talk about competition, like the way how people can see Boogie Woogie in competition,
it can be different.
It's a little bit different because they do a lot of like tricks and sequences. But beside that, like just dancing wise, it's very similar. It's just like the music.
It's like if we ask what's the difference between Charleston and Lindia, we're like, well, of course it looks different, just because the groove of the music maybe is different, or because you dance in a different way. And for me, Charleston, make the difference between Charleston and Lindia is the same thing as bugiugi and Lindia, dancing wise. But if we talk about the music, of course, it's different. So our way to explain people what's boogie-woogie now, it's like, well, it depends what you think boogie-woogie is. If you think that boogie-woogie it's like that, then that's cool. So it's quite, like being open-minded, it's cool. So I think that the only description you can give to boogie-woogie, it's your own description of it. That's it.
A bit more. Like the last few years, there were quite a bit of Korean dancers who were very active in the global 린디합 scene. So we think that the Korean dancers have achieved some level of technical, let's say, finesse. Mm-hmm. But would there be any tips that you can give the Korean dancers for them to improve better?
Well, yeah, to keep on dancing and to keep on doing the same thing as they are doing right now.
Yeah, I'll just say one thing, maybe to control a bit more their energy, because I think sometimes it's just too much all the time, instead of to have kind of a balance, to be like sometimes cool and sometimes really energetic. But beside that, I think if they just keep on practicing how they've been doing since we came, I think they can just like progress.
It's and you can ask everybody when we talk about. It's not because it's a Korean interview, but around the world, like with the teachers, when we talk about Korea, we always say that it's the biggest scene, and it's where the people improve like the most.
Yeah.
Just because every year we come, it's like the level is getting higher. So the only tip we can give to Koreans is to keep on doing the same thing as they're doing. Why they became that today? Because they did like a lot of practice since 2000. I don't know when the 린디합 started to grow here. Just keep on doing the same thing. I mean, I would love to do that.
What's the characteristic of a Korean dancer?
Swing out.
No.
No.
Dancing wise.
Yeah, let's be more serious.
First of all, dancing wise, well, it's not really dancing wise, but I'll say like just the way to dress up. It's very Korean.
It's nice.
And I love it, of course.
It's that's like.
And I think that makes kind of the difference.
It's nothing, but at the end, it's a lot of things. Like when you go to a party and you have those guys, like I'm dressed today, who goes to a swing party, you're like, no. So that's one of the good points in Korea is that when you go to a party, they're all dressed up. So that's a really nice
good
point.
Yeah.
Another point that I realized this year, like this week, it's that I realized that the level is really high just because the dancers have a lot of respect between each other. So I believe that the Korean dancers are really good nowadays because first of all, leaders have a lot of respect for followers, and the reverse. Followers have a lot of respect for leaders. And I think that makes the big difference. The respect, the fact to dance with someone and to respect that makes the big deal. Because like sometimes you dance with someone, you think about doing like a good thing, but then your dancer is like, and she's waiting, and for me it doesn't really make sense. It's more like an exchange that you have with your partner, and I realized that in Korea is that it's really respectful. That's cool.
So, last question: what makes a good dancer?
I'll say, first of all, be natural. Just the way you dance is supposed to be the way you are in your life. So don't try to become somebody else just because you're dancing. Then I think also it's really important to listen to the music because if you want to become a good dancer, you need to understand why do you do that with this music and not with another type of music, for example. Using a lot the body and not just trying to do movements.
Yeah, well, for me that's very like technical. For me, I think that to be a good dancer, it's first of all it's important to think that you are a good dancer. If you think that you're a good dancer, then you're a good dancer. Because like just
or you'll be
whatever. Just by the fact to walk and do rhythm, it's being a good dancer. So without talking about technique or things related to the jazz or the like Lindiap or whatever, I think that just by the fact to think that you're a good dancer, just by the fact to do that, that's enough for me.
Before we go, just to end this on a casual note, what are your plans in the next months, year?
Our plans, well, it's
a lot of job.
Yeah, a lot of travels, a lot of teaching, like meet new people. So that's what we do every weekend. We travel around and we do our job, if you can call that a job.
Our passion.
Yeah. So we do that every weekend. But our next thing is to go back to Montpellier. We have 1 week free, so we're gonna rest a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna try actually to have a bit more free weekends, so at least we can
practice a bit more our dancing.
And also, I think enjoy more all the stuff we do, even if we already enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, and then we go to Tokyo for 1 month, visit friends to spend Christmas with them, and then start again our tour to Australia and Hong Kong and all those new events that we never been. So that's pretty much what we're gonna do the next weeks.
Thank you guys for the interview. Say your last words.
Thank you very much, and see you guys very soon. Keep on dancing and keep on having a lot of fun.
감사합니다. 안녕히 가세요.
감사합니다. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Woo.
Is it okay? Yeah.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Everybody.
Can you say hi to your fans in Korea?
Hi to our fans in Korea.
Come on, can we do it again? Dis pas juste, répète pas juste ce qu'elle dit en fait. Can you say hi to your fan? Hi to my fan? No. Genre hello, we would like to.
It's just like hi everybody, right?
No, not really. It's kind of like say something.
Or like
Angie.